this problem, we're asked to simplify the expression cosine A over sin B sin C plus cosine B over sin C sin A plus cosine C over sin A sin B for any given triangle ABC. Now you will see that at the end, after we have performed our mathematic, the given 3 terms long expression, it will reduce to a very simple expression. As a matter of fact, it will reduce to a very simple number. You will see. Let's begin our mathematic by combining these 3 terms, shall we? We will make the denominator of every term equal to sin A, sin B, sin C. And to make the denominator of every term equal to sin A, sin B, sin C, we will multiply and divide the first term by sin A, the second term by sin B, and the third term by sin C. We will next factor out the common denominator sin A, sin B, sin C from the 3 terms, and this makes our given expression equal to what? Cosine A, sin A plus cosine B, sin B plus cosine C, sin C, and all of that divided by sin A, sin B, sin C. Alright, so where do we go from here? Well, notice that each of the terms up in the numerator is a product of cosine and sine of the same angle. And this should remind us of which identity? 2 sine theta cosine theta equals sine 2 theta. Using this identity, we will rewrite each of the terms of the numerator, and this makes the numerator equal to 1/2 sin 2a plus 1/2 sin 2b plus 1/2 sin 2c. Then we are going to divide this numerator by the denominator sin A, sin B, sin C. Let's simplify it a bit further by rewriting the expression as sin 2a plus sin 2b plus sin 2c, all of that divided by 2 sin A, sin B, sin C. We'll now use another identity, sin x plus sin y equal to 2 sine of x plus y divided by 2 times cosine of x minus y divided by 2. To rewrite sin 2a plus sin 2b as 2 sine of 2a plus 2b divided by 2 times cosine of 2a minus 2b divided by 2, which is simply 2 sine of a plus b times cosine of a minus b. Now, if you're not familiar with these kind of problems, you might feel that we are using random identities and just changing the expression from one form to another. It may even feel like that we are going in circles. Yes, we are sure changing the expression from one form to another, but it is anything but random. This is done with very specific intent to bring the expression in a form that allows maximum cancellation to simplify it. Now we have 2 terms in the numerator instead of 3 terms. That is already some degree of simplification achieved. How do we have 2 terms in the numerator instead of 3? Well, we have replaced the first 2 terms of the numerator, which were sin 2a plus sin 2b by the product 2 sine of a plus b times cosine of a minus b. We'll next use the fact that the sum of the 3 angles A, B, and C for any triangle ABC equals what? Pi radians. And this can be used to write sine of A plus B as sine of pi minus C. Now, sine of pi minus C is equal to sine of C. Aha! Look, now both terms up in the numerator, they have a common factor, and that is sin C. and we're going to factor it out of the numerator. It will cancel the sin c factor in the denominator, and the 2 cancels out as well. See how step by step we're simplifying the expression. And now what we're left with? We're left with cosine of a minus b plus cosine of c divided by sin a sin b. Can we simplify it any further? To simplify the expression, we need to either combine or cancel the terms. And now we have only the angles a and b in the denominator. So what are we going to do? We're going to write this angle C in the numerator in terms of angles A and B as pi minus A plus B, and use the fact that cosine of pi minus A plus B, it equals minus cosine of A plus B. And now our expression is going to read cosine of A minus B minus cosine of A plus B divided by sin A sin B. And now this entire expression, it is in terms of only 2 angles, A and B. We're not done yet. We're going to now use product identity. Cosine of x minus y minus cosine of x plus y equals 2 sin x sin y. Using this, we are going to write the numerator, which is cosine of a minus b minus cosine of a plus b as 2 sin a sin b. So what does that change our expression to? Our expression now becomes 2 sin a sin b divided by sin a sin b. And our mathematic has changed our 3 terms long expression, cosine a over sin b sin c plus cosine b over sin c sin a plus cosine c over sin a sin b to a single and simple number 2. Yep, the answer for this whole expression at the end, after we have simplified, is just the number 2. Well, I hope that you found this problem useful and learned from it, and not just that, you enjoyed it and had fun. Well, see you again very soon next time. Until then, keep learning and practicing mathematics.